Alright, I'm going to start with a tapped Helmar Depth. When it enters the battlefield, I look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order. And I shall put them back in... I'll put them back in this order. And then pass turn.
Okay, I'll draw. I'll play a mountain and pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw. Play an Evolving Wilds. Pass turn. I'm going to crack it and go and get me an island.
Alright, I shall untap. Keep draw. I will be very mystified at the card I just drew. And then I'm going to tap the depths for a Witching Well. When that enters the battlefield, I shall scry 2. And I'm actually only going to keep one on top. I'm going to ship that one to the bottom. That one back on top. And then I'm going to play a Is It Boiler Works, my land for turn, and return the Helmar Depths to hand.
Nice.
Then I shall pass the turn.
Nice. Untap, draw. I will play a mountain. Tap 2, and I'll play a mannequin. That's me done.
Okay, untap.
Is that the one
Draw.
that mills you the top card of your library when you activate it?
No, so you activate it and it adds 1 colorless mana.
Okay, that's the other one that mills the top card of your library. Okay.
I'm going to play a Thornwood Falls, gain a life. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Keep draw. I'm going to play a Plains as my land for turn. I'll tap my Boiler Works and that Plains for a Jeskai Banner. And then I'm going to pay 1 mana and pay 1 for a Tooth of Kisgora. It normally costs 3, but it has affinity for artifacts, and I have 2 other artifacts in play.
Nice.
Nice.
So it will only cost 1. And then I shall pass the turn.
Sure. Untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a mountain. Oop. I'll tap all 3 and throw 1 on the floor.
That's a great place for them.
Tap my mannequin, and I'll play my commander. Zada. Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 for a Whispers of the Muse and draw a card.
Did you pay the buyback for that or no?
No. I'm a little bit
Okay.
short.
It's like 5 colorless for the buyback
Yeah.
on that, right?
It's quite a lot, yeah. I will play Mountain. Actually, I'm going to take it back, sorry. I'm not, I'm going to put it down. Okay.
You know what?
Undecisive at all.
Some nice matching lands, though.
Oh, yeah. And then pass turn. The old
Alright.
bucket.
I'm going to untap. Upkeep. Draw. And let's see here. I got 2, 3, that's 4 mana. I'm going to play that Helmar Depth that I put back in my hand a little bit ago. Look at the top 3 cards of my library. And I'm going to put that one on top. I am going to rearrange them a little bit. And I shall pass the turn.
Bro. So I will tap. Draw for turn. Play a mountain. Then I shall play a Goblin Instigator. Yep, so make some goblins. And for 3, I will play Molten Birth. So I create
Ooh, what does that do?
create 2 1/1 elementals. And then I shall flip a coin if I win the flip, return Molten Birth back to its owner's hand. So instead of a coin, I'm going to roll a d6 and say, odds I win. 5, so I win. So that will go back to my hand. And then, what will I do then? I will. Total, you're on 41, so I'm going to come at you with my commander for 3.
Yep, that's cool. 8-3.
And then it's you to go, mate.
Okay, and 3 commander.
Mm.
Are we? 3. Cool. Oh. Draw. I'm gonna play a forest. Then for 2, I'm gonna play Scaled Herbalist. Just a 1/3. I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. Then pass turn.
All right. On your end step, I'm going to pay 4 mana and sacrifice the Witching Well to draw 2 cards. And then I shall go to the untap. And I'm not exactly too sure how impactful this card will be at this point in time, but I'm going to go ahead and play an island and then spend a blue for Aristic Remora. And then pay 3 mana.
Okay.
Actually, I might respond to your Mystic Remora, mate. Actually,
All right.
It's a nice card.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 and counter spell.
Well, I have a response also.
Okay.
I will tap the Is It Boiler Works and cast a Arcane Denial to counter
Okay.
your counter.
Okay.
And then, after I almost knocked my cards over, I'm going to spend 3 mana. And I'm going to cast a Foundry Inspector. And then pass the turn.
Okay.
And at the beginning of the upkeep in Chris's turn,
You do.
Matt, you may draw 2 cards, and I may draw 1 card. So I will draw my 1 card off the Arcane Denial.
Okay.
Untap. Draw.
And did you want to draw 2?
Yeah, I'll draw 2.
All right. See, fair is always fair.
Okay, so drew mountain for turn. This could be quite a turn, gents. Who's got
Oh.
blockers?
I have
have-
1 blocker.
You
I got 1 blocker.
one blocker. What power and toughness is your blocker? A 1/3.
I have a 3/2.
3/2.
I also have the ability to give a creature +1/+0 with my Tooth
Oh.
of Kriskora, of
Okay.
Chiskora.
Okay. So first.
If that changes any of your math.
No. Firstly, I'm going to cast Crimson Wisps. So target creature becomes red and gains haste until end of turn, and then draw a card. So when I cast
Now,
it,
there's a trigger on the Mystic Remora. Are you going to pay 4?
I'm not going to pay for.
Okay, so I will draw a card.
Yeah, but I'm going to target my commander, so then it will copy for each creature I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll draw 5 cards, right?
Yes. And they're all red,
And they're all red.
inexplicably.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. So, and then I'll play a Lotus Petal.
That's also will trigger my
Oh,
Mystic Remora.
I won't pay. Not going to pay.
I will draw a card.
Not going to pay. Learning's quite good. See, you can tell I've not played this deck before because there's loads of tokens that I've not got ready. Right. Let's play for 2. I'll play an Iron Mere.
All right.
I feel like I just want to go wide before I get too dangerous, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For a mountain, I'll play Satire's Cunning, and I will find a token. I will.
And then there's also
Draw a
a trigger
token.
on the Mystic Remora.
Yeah, but you keep going. I'll say it when I play.
Alright. I don't know if that's a option anymore at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So Satire, isn't it? Satire.
Satyr.
Satyr.
That makes the 1/1 token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't block. My terribly written tokens, because I'm unprepared as usual. Okay. I don't want to lose my commander to 3/2. So, total, I'm going to come your way with my commander.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Are your tokens staying put though for now?
Yeah.
Is it a 3, yeah?
Yeah, it's just 3/3.
Right, mate. 8-3.
Cool, and then I'll pass the turn.
Draw.
And I was worried my Mystic Remora wouldn't draw me anything.
I'm going to play a
Painful
command
lot.
tower. Yeah, that's why I tried to counter it. But it is cumulative upkeep, so it's always going to be paid for, but still good. I'm going to pay 5 for my commander. Tatyova.
Nice.
I'm going to tap my Scable Herbalist, play a Terramorphic Expanse, gain 1 life, draw a card. Tatyova. I think that's me done at the moment. Pass turn.
All right. I shall untap. And let's see here. That guy. I'm trying to make up my mind if I want to pay this upkeep cost or not.
Kadook.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I can keep it out for 1 round. I will pay the upkeep cost and then draw my card for turn. And I'm going to play a Azorius. Let's see. Do I want to play that? That's my land. It's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to pay 2 here and cast a Firebrand Archer. And then play an Azorius Chauncey as my land for turn, returning this tapped island to hand. And then I don't think I want to send my Foundry Inspector into combat, so I shall go ahead and pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. And then draw. I'll play a mountain. Okay. Let's do some damage. Let's do some damage. Right. Total, we're going to go Commander at you. 1 goblin, 2 goblins. And then Krovax. I'm going to come at you with the Satyr, the Maya, 2 elementals, and the mannequin.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna crack my Terramorphic
That seems fair.
and gain a life, draw a card. So Commander is 3/3.
Yep.
What's the other two coming at me, mate?
1/1s.
On ones.
What kind of buff spells do you think he has there, Matt?
I think the
Yeah.
question is, how many buff spells do you think he has there, Matt?
Yeah.
Well, because I can debuff his commander if you
Nice.
want to block.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to block because I'm already on 6 Commander damage,
Okay, so I'm gonna pay
so I'm blocking now.
1 blue and cast a dizzy spell and give the target the Zedron or Zada. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
so you have -3, -0 until end of turn.
Okay.
And when I cast that non-creature spell, that will trigger my Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I'll take 1. Okay.
So I'll block.
Now I'll let you do your blocks.
I'm blocking
And then
Zada.
for my blocks, I'm going to block the Milken with the Foundry Inspector and block a Satyr token, I guess.
Does-
No, you are.
Sorry, the Satyr token.
Is that
and-
the other? Is that the other Monodork that you're attacking me with?
Yeah, but both mana dorks.
Okay. Well, I'll just block the Satyr token with the Firebrand Archer and block the Milken with the Foundry Inspector.
Does that the mannequin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So before damage, I'll pay 3 and I'll cast Enthusiastic Student. So target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample to the end of turn. I'm going to target my commander, and it'll target the rest, and then it'll learn. So for the first,
Well, you also have a trigger on my Mystic Remora for you to pay
not
for.
paying for the Mystic Remora.
Yeah, and I will draw a card.
So for the first learn, I'm going to discard a mountain and draw a card. I'm going to have loads of these on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for the second one, I will discard a mountain and I'll draw.
Oh, you got to learn for each one.
Yeah, because it's copies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 2. A Soothing Song for 3. Hog War Marshal for 4. Mountain for 5. That's pretty cool. Rite of Flame for 6. Sure. We'll do the Molten Birth for 7. And the Mountain for 8. Bro, I'll cycle through a lot of stuff, doesn't it? So after I've done that, I'm going to play Brutal Strength.
That's another non-creature spell.
Yep, I'm not paying.
I will draw my card.
So that's another +3/+1 and trample till end of turn. So my commander will now be 6.
The toughness?
5.
5.
Yeah.
So I blocked 3 of it.
Well,
Cool.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana, and I'm gonna cast a Siren's Ruse, and exile my Firebrand Archer. When I cast the non-creature spell, you will 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
Then it will get exiled, then returned to the battlefield under my control, so I don't lose the Firebrand Archer.
Okay.
And I take my Foundry Inspector will block 2 of the damage,
Yeah.
and the rest of it will have the trample. So how much damage are we looking at total?
Loads. So 7, 21. What were you blocking? So there's 21 unblocked.
I don't think it matters since they all have trample, right? I just soak up 2 damage.
So you just soak up 2. Okay, brilliant. So 7,
Yeah.
14, 21, 28, 35, and then minus 2.
Is 33.
Yeah. That's
All right.
mad. And
I'll
then
go
Matt,
down
you've
to-
got
What do I say?
14 to take, plus the commander.
So block 3 of the commander. So what's that?
So 3 from the commander, and then
And
14.
how
regular.
big was? I'll let you finish that up before I ask my question.
Three.
And you want toughness for the ones that blocked. That got blocked, yeah.
Well, I just blocked Milken, right? What's his toughness?
Toughness 3, so that will die.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's first strike. No, trample. That's good. Cool. Then
Nice.
that is me done.
Stupid red decks. Right. Here we go.
Silly
How many
goblin
cards do you have
player.
left in your hand? How many cards do you have left
4.
in your hand, Chris? 4. Wow.
4.
Right. Draw. You play a land. Or anything worth doing.
Taking Corvax out, so you get second place.
There I can do. 5.
Shift my commander out of the way.
No, it's really hard. Pauper, there's enough, especially in like this colours. There's nothing, is there? There's no removal for me really. I haven't got my combo pieces. Let's go 5 for a Mnemonic Wall, and then I will return Counterspell to my hand.
Nice.
7, 8 cards. Is there anything worth just getting rid of, I suppose? I'm just going to go to discard and discard my Fade into Antiquity and pass turn.
All right. I shall untap. I'm not going to pay the Mystic Remora, so that's going to go away now. Draw my card for turn. I don't know if how much that helps. I'm gonna play a island as my land for turn. Take a quick look in here. Just I don't know how quickly I can dig for an answer, you know?
That seems fair, mate.
Well, I think I'm going to start with paying 1, 2, 3 mana. And I'm going to cast a Starnheim Courser. 3 mana 2/2 flying, and artifact and enchantment spells I cast cost 1 colorless less to cast.
Nice.
And then I'm going to cast a Tarmore's Crypt. That's a non-creature spell, so each of my opponents will take 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a Pyrite Spellbomb for free because of the cost reduction from the Courser.
Nice.
That's another non-creature spell, so Firebrand will deal 1 more damage to each opponent.
Another one yet?
Yep. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. See how many cards I have in my graveyard. See here. I'm going to cast a Treasure Cruise, and I'm going to delve away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I need to just pay 2 mana, delving those cards. I shall draw 3. It's a non-creature spell, so Firebrand will deal 1 more damage to each of my opponents.
Chipping away.
Mm.
And then spend 2 mana.
So you could be countering these, so you don't take the damage. So.
Well, it's a cast
No.
trigger,
Ah.
so you'd have to.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
there's
going to
no
spend
point.
2 mana and cast a Battered Golem. And that's just a 3/2, does not untap during my untap step. But whenever an artifact comes into play, I may untap Battered Golem.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then with that, I believe I am passing the turn.
Is that another point of damage as well, is it?
No, it's
Alright.
it only triggers off of non-creature spells.
Oh,
So
it's a
Battered
creature,
Golem
sorry,
does not trigger that.
And tap. And draw. I will play a mountain. And for 4, I will attempt to play Ardent Elementalist. When an Elementalist enters the battlefield, return a target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand.
Yep.
Happy with that, Landon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you did want to counter something, Matt, if the way on how Zada Hedron works on a cast trigger,
it's just a target, isn't it?
if he casts his big buff spell, and you'd have to counter every
That's all right.
copy.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So you don't
I'm
want to
fine
counter
with
this
it.
so I don't get anything back?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. I'll get the enthusiastic student back.
Talk about hitting the books. Heyo.
I will go to combat. Krovax, how many blockers have you got?
I have 3 blockers. The 3/2, 2/1, and 2/2.
3 blockers.
And I can do a +1/+0 buff.
Okay. I think. Oh, that still doesn't get you. I'll leave you on 1. Right, so I'll come at you with 5 creatures, Krovax, and then I'm going to go with my commander at Matt.
Well, first I'm going to tap and give... Oh, Matt doesn't have his commander in play.
No.
Okay, so I don't think I can buff anything big enough for that to matter. I think I'll block the... Are they all just 1/1s right now?
Right now they're all 1/1s.
All right, then I'll just have to block 1/1 each.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just block the commander with my mnemonic wall.
Brill. forgot even to check what that is. It's a 1. So it's a
0-4.
Okay. Cool. Before damage, I will obviously be doing some studying. Target my commander, copying a bunch, and because I moved my token out of the way, I didn't see it for swinging.
Now go ahead and swing with them. If you want to swing it at me, go ahead.
That will finish you off, though, Crow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you don't want to send it.
I don't because I missed it. I'm not gonna be
Okay.
like that. Right.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triggers.
So I'm going to have a response
Oh,
before damage and everything, yeah?
Okay.
So once you go through your stages.
So, do you respond in before this resolves?
Nah.
Okay. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can have 7 because I can still target this.
Yes.
So is it discard first for learn? Discard a card, then draw a card. Yeah. Okay. Hedron Crawler. Draw. Okay. So that's 1. Fire Slingers 2. Goblin Gathering will be for 3. Ooh. Krinko's Command will be 4. Mountain is 5. And can I ignore the last one? That is the question. If I can't ignore the last one, I'm going to choose to go and get a card outside the game, which I'm not allowed to do.
All right.
So that'll finish.
Well,
that, I think.
a card that does not exist.
Yes.
And if you choose to not discard a card, then you don't have to draw. Then you don't draw the card.
Oh, brilliant.
So you can.
So I could choose.
You don't
not
have to. Yeah.
That's alright then. Sweet. I'm going to keep what's in my
Have they all
hand.
been pumped? Have they all been pumped?
So they've
now?
all been pumped, yeah.
So what are they all now?
So they're all.
They're all at least a 4/2, right?
4/2s, yeah. Apart from the commander, it's a 6/4.
I'm just going to tap my thing to put an extra land into play.
And
then I'm going to tap 2 and play Lull and prevent all combat damage.
Oh, that's a green spell, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
So
Oh
no-
yeah, like Pyroblast or something.
Perhaps. Well, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Pass
We
turn.
stay alive, Kovacs. We stay alive.
You don't get a point for saving
Um,
Kovacs, either.
And then I'm going to, at the beginning of my upkeep, on tap step, I'm going to pay 1 and play Reclaim and put it Lull back on top of my library. And then draw for turn. Do you know what I've got?
Eh?
Lull in. You know I've got Lull in hand now.
Yeah.
What do I want to do? Pay 1 green. Put a Utopia Scroll on my forest here.
Nice.
And add. Blue. What do I want to do? Let's go 1, 2, 3 to cast Compulsive Research. So draw 3 cards, then that player discards 2 cards unless it's discarded a land card. Does that resolve everyone?
Oh yeah, that's good. I only have with the 1 white
I'll
open.
allow it.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
2, 3. Then I have to discard 2. That's a little bit annoying. Keep. Keep. I will discard Shoreline Ranger. And then pass turn.
All right. Shall take it. I think at your end step, I'm going to pay 1 and sacrifice Pyrite Spellbomb to draw a card.
Yay.
And I shall untap, keep draw, and play a island, my land for turn, and then I would like to pay a white and a blue. Let's see, that's 4, and 1 more mana, and play my commander.
Commander.
And when he enters the battlefield, I return target non-creature, non-land card from my graveyard to my hand. I'd like to return the Pyrite Spellbomb back to my hand. And then I will play the Pyrite Spellbomb, free with the cost reduction from the Corsair. When I cast him, I'll do 1 damage to each opponent. And technically, it does also untap my Battered Golem, but he was not tapped. And then
I've got to keep Krovax around just to get you, Matt.
I know.
I think I still need to keep blockers.
Yep.
At my precarious life total of 7.
There's no
So I
sweepers.
shall pass the turn.
Not in the right colours. We need black.
And tap.
Well, I do have a board wipe, but it has threshold, so I need 7 cards in my graveyard for it to be useful.
Right.
And I just delved my entire graveyard for that treasure cruise.
No.
So even if I did draw the board wipe, it would not be useful.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't help. That would just wipe my board. That's a silly card. What's that card doing in here? Oh, unless I do those 2 together, but that seems a bit silly just to draw a bunch of cards.
Never bad drawing cards.
Yeah, but it would, as I say, it would just completely wipe my board. Unless I use 2 spells to do it, and that seems counterproductive.
That's not really worth doing.
Nah. It would be a lot of cards though, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. It would be 8 cards. It's a fresh hand. Alright, so we'll go to combat. Total, I'm going to come at you with my commander. And that's it.
Okay, it's just a 3/3.
Just
okay.
a 3/3.
Block with my 0/4.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was a 0/4. Krovax, do you fancy giving me the +1?
Well, here,
Don't help him,
he's
Krovax.
well, I like to give your try to slow down this red deck a little bit. I will tap and give the wall +1 +0 until end of turn. And your commander's a 3/3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 1 red and sacrifice Pyrite Spellbomb to deal 2 damage to Zada.
Nice.
That's really mean.
Oh, you have plenty of mana to
respond.
rebuy that.
Yeah, I'll respond with an Inferate. However you pronounce that. I'm going to give target creature +3/+2.
Let's get that spell out of your hand then. I will counterspell that.
You're going to count.
Oh, it's the target, isn't it? No, it's a target, isn't it? Does it still happen?
Well, you target the counter or the copy
Yeah.
that targets his commander, so it doesn't get the buff, but it would still copy and target all of his other creatures that he could
Which makes no
target.
difference, does it?
Yeah, but it makes no difference because it's the only thing in combat anyway.
So I'll counterspell that.
You're going to counterspell this. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
And does that one let you draw a card?
no.
Oh, okay.
It's the other one I could do. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let this resolve and go back to the command zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So second main, I'll recast Zada, and then it's you to go, Matt.
It's your turn. I'll tap blue and a green to play Impulse. Look at the top 4 cards in my library, put 1 in my hand and the rest in the bottom.
Seems fair.
2, 3, 4.
Slowing my red deck down.
Right. Yay. I will draw. I will play an island. Hmm.
Yeah, my dog Jace was up barking all night long. He's sitting behind me snoring.
Do you know what he was barking at?
Oh, I think he was barking at either gremlins or goblins.
It's probably goblins.
I think I will pass turn.
Alright. I think on your end step, I'm going to pay 3 mana. And I like to cast a acrobatic maneuver targeting my commander to exile target creature I control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control and draw a card.
Nice.
So it'll trigger the Firebrand Archer, deal 1 damage to each opponent on cast.
Okay.
And if that's good to resolve, I will exile the Warden of the Eye. She'll return him to play, and I'll draw a card, and I will return the Pyrite Spellbomb to my hand, and then go on to my turn. And wow, I've drawn a whole bunch of islands. Well, we'll play one of those islands. And I will play the Pyrite Spellbomb for free because of the Starnhelm's cost reduction. Trigger on Firebrand to deal 1 damage to each opponent. And
Gonna kill me.
Getting Crovax.
yeah, this death by 1,000 pings. And then I'm gonna try to get into a little bit more action, and I'm gonna pay 1 white and cast Ephemerate, targeting my commander. To exile the target creature I control and return it to the battlefield under its owner's control and rebound. So if that's good to resolve.
Are you doing anything before that? Are you getting rid of that Spellbomb again for drawing cards?
No, I'm actually planning on returning the treasure cruise instead of the Spellbomb.
How much mana have you got open, mate?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, that's right.
7, 9 mana open.
Right. Okay.
Ominous question.
Yeah. Right.
Is the Ephemerate good to resolve?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Fine by me.
Okay. Then that will flicker the Warden of the Eye. And I'm going to return the Treasure Cruise to my hand.
And we'll lose.
And then I think I'll just pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a full cost. Oh, when I cast the Ephemerate, I have the trigger on the Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay for a full cost Treasure Cruise. That will also trigger the Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage to each of my opponents. And if that's good to resolve, I'll draw 3 cards.
Yeah, but
So I'll draw the 3. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. I think I'll go ahead and go to discard, and I will pitch an island. Discard to hand size, and I will pass the turn.
Cool. Untap. Draw. I will go to combat. How many blockers you got total?
2.
2. Brill. We'll come at you with 5 creatures then, bud.
Okay.
5 1/1s, specifically. Oh, what are you tapping lands for?
Oh, no block. 5/1/1s.
Five
Okay, so
1/1s.
block, block, block.
Okay. No effects. What do you want me to remove? You don't bother.
The elementals.
1 elemental, right?
Don't you only kill 1 right now?
Oh yeah, 0/4. Yeah.
Cool. And then take 3, right? And I will then pass the turn.
End of your turn. Wait. Ooh, actually. How many cards in hand, Chris?
4.
4, yeah.
4. Again, 4. Still. Why? What are you trying to do to my hand?
Don't think there's any point. Okay. Draw. That's not really what I want. I'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or Tatyova. Can't find any bloody lands. That's me done.
Can't find land in a land deck.
Oh no.
Oh, let's see here. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll just go to my turn. Then during my upkeep, Ephemerate will cast from exile with its rebound ability,
Nice.
and I will target my commander to flicker my commander.
And we'll each lose a life total.
Oh yeah, when that gets cast, we each lose, or each of my opponents loses 1 life, and then when Warden of the Eye enters the battlefield, I think I will return the Treasure Cruise to my hand. I shall draw for turn, and to my surprise, instead of drawing a island this time, I will draw plains.
Ooh.
Nice.
I mean, just you gotta keep things mixed up every now and then. Apparently, and I like to pay 1 mana and cast a Golden Egg for the reduced cost because of the Star and Helm.
Nice.
And it's a non-creature
Painful.
spell, so that will trigger the Fireband Archer to deal ping 1 damage. That would also untap the Batter Golem, but he's untapped. And when it enters the battlefield, I'll draw a card. And then let's see here. I'm gonna pay. See how much mana? 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I think I'm low enough in life. I think I should do this. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. Sacrifice the Golden Egg. Tap and sacrifice it to gain 3 life.
Oh.
And
Just
then
find
I'm
your
going to
combo
spend
quick.
5 mana.
Get your combo, Crovax.
I'm going to cast a Disciple of the Sun. When that enters the battlefield, I can return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to my hand.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
it's to my hand. Darn. I'm going to return the Golden Egg to my hand. I thought it shot it right into play like how a normal card would. Well, like the...
Like a busted common would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think with that... I'm still really low at 10 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. I'm going to go to the end step and discard an island, and then pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Oh, that's not great either. Mountain for the turn. Struggling to know what to do. Now, I can't get total because I can't do combat damage without him nullifying it. But then I don't want to keep Crovax around because I'm hurting from that thing as well. What do I do? What do I do?
He's got a lot of blockers as well.
He has got a lot of blockers as well, so I think drawing cards is probably the best thing for me to attempt to do. So I'm going to attempt to cast Ancestral Anger on my commander, so it'll get +1/+0 until the end of turn, and I will draw a card, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Unless anyone's doing anything.
No.
I don't think that I will.
Have you got any mana open, Crovax? I can't see your mana.
I have... I pushed all my land down there. Yes,
It's 'cause your board's
I
getting
have...
too big.
I have 3 mana open.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just have a quick read.
Oh, wow. So your board gets +1/+0 trample.
There's
and
no
you just
trample.
drew a whole bunch of cards.
Oh, it does. It is
Yeah.
trample. Ah.
Ooh.
That makes things interesting. It's not interesting though, because I didn't draw anything else nice. What does that do? Okay, that does some things. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will bring in an Emerald's Hatcher, which will come in and make me 3 Eldrazi Scion tokens, which I've not written.
And that's a 3/3 that brings in 3 0/1s.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to respond to that
Oh,
one
brilliant. That would
with
save
a
me.
Dream Fracture.
Ooh.
The counter target spell is controller draws a card, and I draw a card.
Okay, yeah, sure. Draw a card. I think I played Mountain for the turn, but I can't remember.
I'm 50% sure that you did.
Yeah, that's the same level I'm at. I can't pronounce that card, so I don't know whether I'm going to cast it or not. Let's take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I need to cast something. Again, there's tokens I've not got ready. So I'm going to cast Goblin. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Churunjan. I'm just going to start making up
Kurgan or
words.
something like that.
Yeah, something like that, innit? Pay 0,
And you have
sacrifice a
the
goblin. And then,
and you have the beautiful artwork on that one.
yeah, it's nice art, that, innit?
Is this still on main phase? Is it?
Yeah,
You haven't gone to combat yet?
not gone
Yeah.
to combat. I doubt I'll be going to combat, if I'm honest. Yeah, because
That's a real old word for for surgeon, by the way. So if you just wanted to call him Goblin Surgeon, I think that would be
exception.
because I don't know if there is a card that's actually called Goblin Surgeon, but for now we could just call him that.
Yeah. That card that lets me sacrifice a goblin and generate a target creature. Regen a target creature. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. I'm going to pass the turn from there, so I'll discard.
Oh,
2
when I
cards.
cast that Dream Fracture, that triggered the Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage
Oh,
to each of my opponents.
Damn it.
So I'll discard 2 mountains and shoot to go total.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to draw some
Draw.
tokens whilst it's your turn as well.
Last. Okay, so play a land, gain a life, draw a card. Okay.
You see, you have plenty of life gain in your deck total. You don't need to.
Yeah, we'll get it now. I'm going to tap the scaled, play a land, gain a life, draw a card.
Alright,
pay
give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Just going to pay 1, sack this to go and get another land. Tapped. Gain a life. And I'll be drawing a card. Nice. Okay.
Alright, I'm back on.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What are you up to?
Just played another land, sacked a land, done 3 lands, gained 3 life, 2 life.
Gotcha.
Just getting stuff back.
Doing some dirty life gain stuff.
Yeah, life gain's coming back, baby. What have... I think that's me done. Pass turn.
Alright. I'm gonna untap. Nothing in the upkeep draw. I'm gonna play a Command Tower as my land for turn. And then I'm gonna tap for 1 mana and replay that golden egg that I recovered.
The one that gains you
deal-
life, isn't it?
Yeah, if I tap and sacrifice it, yeah.
Right, cool.
When I cast it, it will untap Battered Golem and trigger on the Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage to each opponent. I'll draw a card. Then I'm gonna pay a. Do I have to do that now? Let's see here. I have 1, 2, 4. So I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3 mana. and I'm going to cast the Treasure Cruise, delving 4 cards from my graveyard.
Okay. In response to that, I'm gonna cast Dream Thatcher, counter target spell.
All right,
You
and
draw
you're
a
gonna
card.
counter
I draw a card.
the Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, so you have to delve first, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's part of casting the spell.
Yeah. So what?
And
have you-
And
the
you-
Firebrand Archer is a cast trigger, so the Firebrand Archer will still
Yeah.
deal 1 damage.
I've taken mine.
And then we both draw a card.
Yeah. Have you delved away your cards?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, cool.
The only card that I left in my graveyard was the Ephemerate.
Ephemerate, cool.
And then I think with my plans thwarted, I think I have to pass the turn now.
Okay. I need a way to get through. Something needs to give.
Well, you should just attack both because you.
Untap. Go on.
Eventually, I've got to use my card, but we're only on 10 and 6, so you should be able to
You would.
get through both.
You
really.
would think so, right?
Because we've only got. I mean, is it 2 2s, 1 1s?
Yeah, they are only 2 2s and 1 1s, and
Yeah.
bugger all else in hand, mate. Pump. That's my thing. It's like what stats attack over 3/3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can regen stuff, but it's not ideal. Yeah, I just don't think I can't get through. And I don't know whether drawing a bunch of stuff is a good idea. Okay, 4/2. I will attempt to cast Ornithopter of Paradise.
All right, that's fine with me.
Cool. Right.
Nice little mana dork.
Yeah, it's nice that one, isn't it? 4/1. I will recast the Satyr's Cunning, and I'll discard. It's not 1, it's 3. Let's try that again. Pay 3, exile 2 cards, and recast that. So I'll have another Satyr. I will then, for another 3, do it again. 2 more mountains. And we'll go to 3. Yeah, that sounds good for now. Yeah, and I'll pass the turn. Do I pass the turn now? Yeah, I have to pass the turn now because I've not left myself with enough mana. Go, total go.
How many cards in hand, Krovax?
I have 7 cards in hand.
Oh, Jesus.
And I need to count. But it's a lot.
Don't want to do anything. Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a land, gain a life, draw a card. Okay, it's not too bad. 0, I'm going to play Tormid's Crypt.
Nice.
I got one of those too.
I'm going to pay 1 blue to attempt to put Aqueous Form on my commander. So it can't be blocked.
That makes it unblockable, and you can scry 1, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine by me.
I'm going to pay 1 to Gataxian Probe Krovax. So look at your hand, and then I draw a
I'll
card.
walk away, just give me a shout when I come look.
All right. I'll show you my hand now.
Okay.
Any
What's that one do? What's the first one?
this one here?
Destroy- Did I say destroy target? Okay, cool. And what's the next ones? Okay, cool. Right, okay.
And then the others are
Lands, yeah? Cool.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll draw a card.
I can look now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
man. So I'm going to pay 5 for a Spore Mound. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 1/1 green sapling token into play.
Oh dear.
One green, 1 blue, 2 blue to play Codimer's Reach. 2 basic land cards into play.
One goes to hand and the other goes.
Oh,
into
sorry,
play,
yeah.
right?
1 hand, 1 to play. Cool. Basic lands. 1, 2.
And you've already played your land for turn, right? Haven't you?
Yeah, but I can
He has way.
play an
You just
extra one
have-
with Scaled as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Right, so 1 comes into play tapped. Trigger, gain a life. A card. Make a token. Sap.
Oh, for a second here, I thought that was really bad glare on your card.
I'm gonna tap my Scaled to play another land. So get another sap. In another life. Draw a card. Okay, interesting. 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It's unblockable for 3.
Where are you swinging that?
At you, mate.
At me?
Yeah.
Well, you get your scry trigger,
Scry. That can stay on top.
and then I think I'm going to pay a white. 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure that was already tapped. 3. And 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast a Kick Dismantling Blow and destroy your Aqueous Form.
Ooh.
Wow.
I guess that would be in response to your Scry trigger. I guess,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
and the
Yep.
cast will trigger the Firebrand Archer, deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Yep.
And then I will block your 3/3 commander with the Disciple of the Sun,
What's that
which
one?
is a 3/3 with lifelink.
Nice. Go and bring that card up.
And I'm like to tap the 2.
I might.
to
Hold
give
on a minute.
the-
I'm gonna react before blocks. 1 second.
Okay.
I want to react before blocks.
Did I already draw my 2 cards for the Kick Dismantling Blow?
No, you need to draw, I think.
Yeah. All right.
I think I'm gonna. Which way around to do this?
Oh, and it depends on what Matt's responding with as well, actually.
Well, he already destroyed the
Oh, yeah, true.
aqueous form, so I'm assuming that he didn't counter the spell.
Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? I don't think I can do this. Chris is going to have big attacks. Oh, yep, that can just die. Yeah, that can die.
All right, I'm gonna tap the tooth to give my Disciple of the Sun an additional +1/+0. That's so that I can
Good.
get an extra 1 life off of the life link.
Yeah, cool.
Oops.
Matt, I think I'm in trouble against Grovax if I don't do something over there, mate.
I don't know what I can. I could have got rid of his creature so he didn't got the life link, but then it leaves me open against you. That's the problem I've got. And I've got blockers, but if you can give something trample, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah. You still got your damage preventer, right?
Oh yeah, still got that. So I'm still protected, but right, go to my second main phase. I will tap blue and a green to play Scour all possibilities, so I get to scry 2, then draw a card. Onto the top, to the bottom.
Nice amount of Modern Horizons cards in these pauper decks.
Yeah. And then pass turn.
All right, I think on your end step, I'm gonna pay 1 and sacrifice the spell bomb to draw a card,
And then
I'll go on to my turn.
before you go on your turn, I'm going to target you with my crypt to get rid of your graveyard, exile everything.
All right.
Ooh.
I'll have that bomb keep coming back.
Have to trigger that crypt at some point, right?
Yeah, with the
I will
treasure
draw
cruise
my
in there
card
as
for
well.
turn.
It's because of the treasure cruise isn't the main one, really.
Let's see here. I think I'm going to start by playing a... Let's see here, I'm certain I had a... Huh. Could have sworn I had played a basic mountain by now. I'll start by playing a basic mountain.
I thought you had, but it's probably just seeing all Chris's in front of him. That's probably made me think you have as well.
And then I'm going to spend a blue and cast an Artificer's Assistant. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I can scry 1. Then I'm going to pay 1 for a Leonin Elder. Whenever an artifact comes into play, I may gain 1 life. And then I'm going to pay 2. See, as a Boiler Works. And I'm going to tap and sacrifice my golden egg to gain 3 life. And then I'm going to pay a white and another and cast a momentary blink. It will trigger the Firebrand Archer to deal 1 damage to each of my opponents. And I like to exile the Warden of the Eye. And it will come back into play right away. When he comes into play, I'll return the golden egg to my hand. Then I'm going to tap the Azorius Chancery for 2 mana. And with 1 of those manas, I'm going to cast the Ornithopter of Paradise.
Nice.
And that would untap my Battered Golem if it was tapped. It's also a historic card, so I will scry 1. And I'm going to keep that on top. And also get a trigger on the Elder, since it's an artifact to gain 1 life. And then with my other remaining mana, I'm going to cast the Golden Egg. It's a non-creature spell, so it'll trigger the Firebrand Archer. and trigger the Artificer's Assistant and the Lone and Elder, so I'll gain 1 more life. I already want to keep the card that I scry to the top on top, so I'm going to draw it with the Golden Eggs, enter the battlefield. And then I'm going to spend 0 mana because of the cost reduction and cast Implement of Combustion. It's a non-creature artifact, so I'll deal 1 damage to each opponent. Scry 1, and I may gain a life. So, gain the life. Scry 1. And I'm going to put that on top. And let's see here. I'm going to spend a red mana and sacrifice the Implement of Combustion to deal 1 damage to target player. Chris, you're at the higher life total, so I'll deal 1 damage to you.
Yeah.
When the Implement of Combustion is put into a grabber from the battlefield, I draw a card. So I will draw that card that I kept on top. And I'm going to spend 1 blue mana, and hopefully people are tapped out for this. I'm going to cast Retraction Helix.
What's that?
I like to target the battered golem.
What?
Until in the turn, target creature gains tap. Tap return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
And then you can
On the
just
cast
keep
trigger?
tapping it with that.
Well, on the cast trigger of the Retraction Helix, Firebrand Archer will deal 1 damage to each of my opponents.
That's fine.
And then
but
I can...
I will counter your spell. Because otherwise we've got no permanents, right?
No.
Well,
'Cause you can just keep
my
playing
plan...
artifacts.
Well, my plan would be to tap the Batter Golem to return either
keep
the
playing
Tooth or the Tormod Script to my hand, and then when I play it for free,
Yeah.
Batter Golem untaps whenever I play an artifact, and then because it's a non-creature spell,
Yeah.
Firebrand Archer would deal 1 damage to each of you.
That's fine. Then I'll pyroblast it.
Okay. You're Pyroblasting the Retraction Helix?
Yeah.
Got it. And then...
And then I'll bring it back and do it anyway.
I've already played all my lands for turn. So I think...
Oh, we'll take my damage from that there. Total, I think you need to take a damage as well.
The cast, yeah.
Yeah, for the cast.
Let's see here. I think at this point I'm gonna have to pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I will then draw. Oh, really? I'll play Mountain. How am I going to do this? Okay. How many cards is enough card draw? Is the question. So I'll tap the mirror for a red as well. Okay. I will play Blind Blast, targeting my commander. So deal 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. Draw a card. I'm going to copy it to the 0-2s. So 1 copy, 2 copy, 3 copy because I'll target the mirror. So that's 4 cards.
I don't think that's a May. I think you have to target each your creatures.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Copy that spell for each. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes that sense. That makes that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And a bunch of this stuff will die. See, I could sacrifice the goblins to keep some of the stuff around, but I'm not going to bother. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Get rid of all those.
Wow, 11 cards drawn.
11 cards drawn.
Nice.
I think that was the way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, I've got a bunch of reading to do. Oh wow, that'd have been nice beforehand. Oh, this is pants. Didn't draw anything good.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Right. So, let's play. For 3, Sisters of Flame, which is a red mana dork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 6. Let's see what else I can play. Let's play a Scarecrow for 3. What mana would that give me? Oh, wow! Do you know when you do something and you just wish you hadn't because it didn't give you anything?
Yeah.
Does that do anything? 1, 2, 3.
Well, with 11 cards deep, I think that you're justified saying that it's worth the risk.
Yeah. Right, I'll sacrifice the Lotus Petal for a red. I will play Goblin Matron. And as a battlefield, search your library for a Goblin card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Is there a Goblin card that will help me? Is there a Goblin card? That's the next question. There's a Goblin.
Gobbos.
Be sure to pay attention for any tribal sorceries, because if you have any goblin tribal sorceries in the deck, that they do qualify for being searched up with the Goblin Matron.
Oh, nice.
If your deck has those synergies.
Mate, I've not looked at this deck since I put it together. Okay, so that's not really good either, is it? Smith. No, we'll go for a Beetleback Chief, and then shuffle. And then I think I'm going to have to pass and then discard a bunch of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, mate.
11, 12, 13. So how many is that? That's 6 cards. 1, 2, 3. 4.
We'll draw then.
Yeah, mate, you go. 5.
Buddy.
And
Bow.
6.
6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Tatyova.
Yay, Tatyova's back.
Tats was back. Right. And then we will play the Simic Growth Changer. Trigger Tatyova. Gain a life. Draw a card. Make a sap. Return this island to my hand. Tap my Herbalist. Tap a land. What am I tapping my land for? I'm putting a land into play. Tap a land. Put a land into play. Gain a life. Draw a card. I can't get these combo pieces.
You get another sap.
Get another sappy sap. 4 saps. Okay. So 3, 6. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, looks like my camera flickers every now and then, and it freaks me out every time I see it happen.
I'm going to pay 3 for a Cultivate. I'm going to play tapped into life. Draw 2 cards. Take 2 saps.
Does Cultivate put the 2 lands directly into play? Or is it like
Yeah.
Fidoma's Reach?
Yeah, put 1 onto the battlefield, yeah. 1 into my hand. Take a life off. Put that top card back on there. Lose a
Okay.
sap. Yeah, I thought it was both onto the battlefield. Okay. Yeah. We need to do. Okay. Right. So we play 1 for Spore Frog.
Flipping Spore Frog now.
Yeah. We're stopping that combat damage now.
Jace has apparently run outside to bark at something.
And all combat damage. That would include your fire thing, wouldn't it?
No, that's not
Firebrand
combat.
Archer is not combat damage.
Not combat damage, okay. Go that another way. Any more? I could do this now. Going to pay 1 to Brainstorm.
All right.
Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 2 back on top in any order. 1. Two. And Last turn.
How many cards have in your hand, Matt?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay, full grip. End of your turn, I'm going to pay 2 mana and tap and sacrifice the golden egg to gain 3 life. And then go on to my turn.
Okay.
Untap. I'm certain I have nothing in my upkeep, so I will draw. Well, I'm going to play an island, or excuse me, a plains for my land for turn. And then I would like to pay 4 and attempt to flashback Momentary Blink from my graveyard, targeting my commander.
No response from me.
It is the archer that deals damage itself, isn't it? So it
It
deals
is the
combat
fire-
damage.
Yeah, and when I
No.
cast the
Combat damage.
when I cast the momentary, it's non-combat damage.
So don't combat damage doesn't target players either.
No, combat damage
No,
is
it's not.
only from the combat phase.
Right.
When I cast the when I do cast the Momentary Blink with flashback, I do get a trigger on the Firebrand Archer, deal 1 damage to each opponent. Now, does that resolve targeting my commander?
Yeah, that resolves.
Okay. When I exile and return the commander to play, I like to return the Retraction Helix from my graveyard to my hand. And then I would like to spend a blue mana and cast the Retraction Helix, targeting the Battered Golem. I have a trigger on the Firebrand Archer, deal 1 damage to each opponent again.
Yep. If you can't deal with it, Matt, I think we're
done.
I think we're done with.
We're done.
Yeah, with the Retraction Helix resolving, I can tap the Battered Golem and I'll return the Tormod's Crypt to my hand. Then I can cast Tormod's Crypt, and the cast trigger will deal 1 damage to each opponent. And when that comes into play, you'll untap the Battered Golem. And then I can tap Battered Golem, return it to my hand, and cast it again for infinite damage.
Infinite pings.
Ding.
I also have life gain with each time the artifact comes into play, and each time I cast it, I can scry 1.
Nice. He got it. He got there.